Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Ring Road auction. On behalf of the vendors here today, number 25, Ormond Blvd, Bundoora. Of course, all of us at Ray White Bundoora would like to welcome you all and thank you for your attendance. Those of you that are here in presence, and those of you also online that have registered, so welcome in. Hopefully you're all set up there and you've got Walter's details, Matilda's details. So if you have any technical issues or anything like that, you can call in immediately and we can assist you from there. Procedure we'll adopt today is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. There are some rules and regulations I do need to read through when doing auctions in Victoria. I've got those in my pocket and I'll go through those in a moment. Once I've done that, I'll go through the particulars of sale of the contract, give you a brief rundown of the property that we're selling here today. It's going to be very easy to do. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think you can stand out here and talk about this home for half an hour straight with all the features and attributes that it has. Once we've done that, we'll proceed on with the actual auction part of the day. And as we're going to be closer to that, I'll explain to you exactly how I'll be selling the property. So how about we start with these rules and regulations and push on from there. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with rules and any additional conditions that will matter. So I'll be competing with the copies this morning. Any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property once the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request, of course. The law prohibits false bids. The law prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction to indicate I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer may make one or more vendor bids. So rules and regulations out of the way. The particulars of sales. Let these outlaws just fly by there for a second. So much for the bike lane on the road anyway, doesn't it? The particulars of sale very clearly state the vendor's agent here today is Ray White Real Estate of Bundoora. We are selling the property today on behalf of our vendors who are the owner-occupiers of the property here at number 25, Ormond Blvd, in Bundoora in beautiful University Hill Estate. The deposit details we require today shall be an equal amount to 10% of today's purchase price, and the preference of settlement here today is anywhere between 30 and 60 days. We have a title, obviously, that shows the property is William Estrada, obviously title. It shows it's part of a body corporate. The body corporate, correct me if I'm wrong, Walter, but I saw the document there. It said $1,500 annually. Is the body corporate fee. That covers obviously all the building insurance and the common ground to the rear. Obviously, that's how you access your garage around the back. Insurance there as well. If you've got any questions, ladies and gentlemen, regarding the documentation, if there's something that we haven't touched on or that you wanted to touch on, this is the reason why we have such a good attendance at auctions with staff, my colleagues. They are here for your assistance. So if you do have a query or a question, please feel free to approach them. They'll be more than happy to help you out with your needs. Probably a good time for me to also introduce you to them on a first name basis so you know exactly who you're dealing with. So we'll start with Matilda, lovely Matilda on my left. She's here. We've got the lovely Walter as well on my right. We're the best looking staff members in Bundoora. Not so much over there, Nick. No, I'm only joking, buddy. We've got Nick as well and Anthony as well from our rental department. So he's here specifically from the rental department to cater for any rental questions or inquiries. Whether you be a tenant or a landlord, you can go straight up to Anthony. He'll be more than capable of assisting you with any rental inquiries that you may have, whether it be associated to the future rental of this home or any others questions that you may have. So pretty much all in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, the way in which I'll be selling the property today is very simple. Before you hear me say the word sold, I will give you what I call 3 warnings. They sound exactly like this. First call, second call, third and final call. After the third and final call, ladies and gentlemen, if the property is on the market, you'll hear me go sold. At that point, as I just read out in the rules, at that point, the property will be sold. Any bid that comes in at that point or after, reminding you, ladies and gentlemen, cannot be accepted. So you must get your bid in before you even say the word sold, and we will not have a problem. If we do not reach the reserve price, ladies and gentlemen, I will pass the property in to the highest bidder of today's auction. That bidder will have the first right or refusal of the vendor's reserve price. You will come inside with us and you will have the very first right to hear the reserve and determine whether you want to pay that reserve or not. Doesn't matter who's outside, you will have reserved the first right of refusal of the vendor's reserve. So hopefully we do get the property on the market for your competitive bidding, get someone into this absolutely glorious townhouse, ladies and gentlemen, that you've no doubt all inspected, whether here in front of us or online. You've probably come to one of the many opens that Walt has been doing here over the last 4 weeks. A very well accommodating townhouses. You've got 3 bedrooms, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 bathrooms. So it's the very first thing I noticed when I first came through the property. I came in, I saw the first bedroom, I saw an ensuite, saw the second bedroom, saw another ensuite, and then there was another full bathroom upstairs. So plenty of accommodation. Everyone basically in the property has got their own bathroom, toilet facilities, and even living area wise, it's quite spacious. When you have a real close look at some of the townhouses that have been built today, even some of the existing, I think they really suffer a little bit in the living area department. This one seems to have a very open plan design, which is always very popular, but a good sized lounge and an excellent sized kitchen that incorporates a good meals area that you could put any size table, whether it be a round 5-seater or a big 8-seater table, perhaps even longer. It's such a long area. The benefit of the double garage, the first thing I did when I got out the back, I went out the roll door. I just wanted to see where the garage was positioned. I was rapt to find it at the last one right at the end, which just makes it a little bit easier, not only to turn in and reverse out, but also, you might want to pull the car out and give it a bit of a spray or a wash. You've got that privacy, not interrupting any of the other residents along the way. So quite a lot of attributes there. Obviously, with the climate control, you've got heating, cooling through all the split system. So whether it be winter, summer, you're catered for there. Obviously, area-wise, in Uni Hill, those of you that are obviously here obviously will know, you're literally around the corner from everything you could possibly need, to whether it be shopping or even cafes, restaurants. It is walking distance. I think anyone that takes their car out to go to the shops or the supermarket, I think needs to get their probably head checked, because it is, even if it's a rainy day, it's just a quick stroll with an umbrella down the road. I think the hardest part will just be carrying the stuff back, depending on what you're buying. So all in all, fantastic opportunity, transport, plenty road, literally a short stroll that way. Look, I'm sure you know all the attributes. That's why you're here, and that's why so many of you have registered online. Here's your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. And my auctions, ladies and gentlemen, I always like crowd participation. I'm going to start the auction now, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to start the bidding where you like, where you're comfortable. We really like crowd participation at auctions, and we want to make sure that you're super comfortable and you're not, it's not normal to be a little bit nervous, but we don't want to intimidate anyone or anything like that. So once again, it's normal to be nervous, but the first bid, get that one out of the way and steamroll on from there. Have a think about what you've seen sell, other properties perhaps you've inspected or missed out on. You like this home, give it a red hot go. You've got some fantastic owner occupiers in here that have looked after this property. It's only a little over a year old, absolutely brand new. So here's your opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Number 25, Ormond Boulevard in Bundoora on the beautiful University Hill estate. Who's going to be my opening bidder today? Who's going to start me off? Anywhere at all, whether you're here in the crowd or online, straight online. Is that Jackson? Jack, welcome in, Jack. You're going to have to scream it out, Matilda, today. Welcome in, Jack, online. What's the opening bid? 6.90. Okay, fair enough. We'll take that. We'll run with that, Jack. We really appreciate your participation. Maybe I'll look here because that's probably where we can see me on the camera. At $690,000, what do you think, Walter? What should we take from here? 20s, 30s, 10s? 10s okay? Let's take $10,000 rises. Try and make it as comfortable as possible for everyone to have a red hot go here today. This is really good buying at this point at $690,000, and we'll go on from there. At 700, Grace, welcome in. It's against you, Jack. I was just about to say, last night, ladies and gentlemen, I sold an apartment in Parkview. Actually not the same accommodation. It's 3-bedroom with an ensuite for $750,000. It's an apartment. Snake Gully Drive. There you go. So what was the name? Sorry, Grace. Grace, welcome in. At 700 now, can I see 710? At $700,000, I'm big. At $700,000, ladies and gentlemen, taking 10s, looking for $710,000. Jack's back. Good to see you back, Jack, at 710. At 710 now. It's against you, Grace, with Jack at the moment. Fortunately, couldn't be here present. Got the opportunity with technology to still give you a go to purchase. Jack's back at 710. At $710,000, can I see 720? At 710 on bid, Grace, you got to get in strong and quick if you want to have a go at this one.
720.
720. Good. Took my advice. Good to see. At 20 now against your Jack. At 720, can I see 30? At $720,000, all welcome, all invited. At $720,000, taking $10,000 rises. I wasn't joking. Sold it last night for $750,000. 3-bedroom apartment.
730.
720? It was 720, Matilda.
730.
Sorry, I thought Jack held the bid at 730. No, 730. Welcoming circuit bidding at 730. Now against your Grace and Jack online. Genuine bid in front. Live bid at $730,000. 740 will bring you straight back in the action.
740.
Grace is in. Good girl, Grace. Well done. Welcome back against your Sir and Jack with Grace at the moment at $740,000. Let's go now. We're really moving. First call at $740,000. Looking for 50. I believe it's Grace, Matilda. Holds a bid, yep. How about Jack? Jack, you out there having to think about it? Gentleman here with Walter live in front of me. Holds the bid at $740,000, looking for 750. I've called it once. Second call at $740,000. All welcome, all invited. Seem to, that's 50. I was just about to say, just when it slows down is exactly when you want to bid. Welcoming, sir. Good bid against you both online, Jack and Grace. Gentleman holds the bid here at $750,000. Let's go. Can I see 760? In front, hold the bid. Good job, sir. Hold the bid at $750,000. I'm still taking tens, looking for $760,000. First call at $750. Second call at $750,000. All welcome, all invited. 750 is the bid. $750,000. Looking for 760. Grace and Jack, you've gone a little bit quiet on me. Are you still out there? Can I entice him for 60? I've called it once. I've called it twice. For the third and final call. All done, all finished. At $750,000, those of you online have literally got 3 seconds to make a decision. The gentleman here holds the bid at $750,000. All done, all silent and finished at $750,000. Last opportunity. I know you're staring at that iPad waiting for those bids, Matilda. Anything yet? Done, finished and silent. Ladies and gentlemen, you can bear with us one moment while we consult with our vendor. We won't be a moment. Gentlemen, just had a quick conversation with the vendor. Walter's still in there, just having a chat. They've actually, I've got to give them a little bit of credit. They've reduced their reserve from what it originally was before we started this auction, just to try and meet the market here. The reality is we're just a little bit short from putting the property on the market. So you hold the bid at $750,000. Can I confirm? Thank you. We really appreciate you being. Those of you online, underbidders at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, if you're out there and you're thinking about bidding, now's the time to get involved. We are very, very close to putting on this property on the market. We just need to just get it up just that little bit more. I'm at $750,000, ladies and gentlemen, and I put it back to you for further competition. We're taking $10,000 rises, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, let's see if we can get it up that little bit more. If we can't, the property will be sold, will be passed into you, sir, at $750,000, and you would have earned yourself the first right or refusal of the vendor's reserve. You'll have the first right to negotiate. So those of you online, thinking you can sit back and maybe negotiate afterwards, The gentleman here in live at the property holds the bid. He will have the first right to pay the reserve. And I think if you find out what it is, you'll definitely put your hand up. We're not far away at all. Put it back to you, ladies and gentlemen. 3 calls is what you get. Here at $750,000, we're taking 10s. When you have a close look at what's been sold in the market, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth another 20, 30, easy. Have a think about it. If you don't believe me, all you've got to do is get on to realestate.com, go to sold Bundoora townhouses, have a look. This is good buying at the moment, especially at $750. Okay, here we go. Back to you. Opportunity to have a go. Those online, have a good heart. Think about it. Matilda's staring down the barrel of that iPad, keeping an eye on if any bids come in. Gentleman, he holds a bid at $750. Let's go. First call at $750,000. Taking 10s, looking for $760. Gentleman here in front with the bid at $750. Taking 10, looking for $760,000. I'm here at $750. Second call at $750,000. Have a good hard think about it online. Gentleman here holds the bid. He holds the right to negotiate at $750. I've called it twice. For the third and final opportunity at $750,000. Right at the last, who was it? Grace, good decision. Welcome back. Just be careful. Don't let it stretch too long. That third and final call could cost you. But welcome back in. You hold the bid at $760. It's now against you, sir. Against you, Jack online as well. Grace holds the bid at $760,000. Super close from getting his property on the market. At $770, thank you. At $770,000 with bid. At $770,000 against you online. Here in front at $770. And I push you all day. Gentleman holds the bid. Grace, you've done a good job. You came in at $760. Well, on the market, there you go. You didn't hear that. Walter just said to me, sir, I'm sure you know. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else here, we are on the market. We are selling. Those of you online, Jack, Grace, and others registered, we are on the market. We are selling. I have a bid at $770,000. If I do not get any greater than $770,000, I'm selling the property. Now's the time. If you've come here, if you've registered online and you're waiting for this moment, this is it. Now's the time to put your hand up. Whether it be $5,000, $2,500, or $1,000 or $500. Now's the time to get involved. Well done, sir. You hold the bid in the box seat. You hold the keys. Everyone else, maybe a brochure. Let's go. First call at $770. On the market and selling. We are selling. Good job, Anthony's gone down the street trying to find another buyer. If they're interested, Anthony, whether it be 1,000 or 500, now you've got to bid or you will miss out. Here at 770,000 online, Jack, Grace, you've been awesome bidders, but you're not in front at the moment. The gentleman here live holds the bid at 770. I've called it once. Second call at 770,000. I did say twice, Nick. Or did I say once again? Once again. I mean twice. You get one more warning, ladies and gentlemen, then it's all over. Bids here at $770,000. Call it once, call it twice. For the third and final call online. If you're pushing that button, Matilda's there. She's looking at the iPad. You've got to make a decision right now. I'm at $770,000 and I'm selling the property. Are you done? Are you finished? Happy to let it go. Here at $770,000. Let's go around the room. All done, all finished and silent at $770,000. Last opportunity, Matilda. I'm about to knock it down. Selling. So, ladies and gentlemen, at $770,000, let's give this gentleman a big round of applause. Congratulations. The successful bid at 25 Ormond, Blvd, Bundoora. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get another rate wide auction. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you.